Greetings, fellow Talossans. This is Ian Tamaran speaking to you, and although I am not wearing my wig today, you can see that I have it about my neck. I am going to say to you something serious and legal. I wish to remind you of an offence. That is an offence in the United Kingdom, in the United States, and therefore in Talossa. I read to you some legal definitions. Slander is oral defamation in which someone tells one or more persons an untruth about another, which untruth will harm the reputation of the person defamed. Slander is a civil wrong, a tort, and can be the basis for a lawsuit. Some statements, such as an untrue accusation of having committed a crime, having a loathsome disease, or being able to perform one's occupation, are treated per se as slander, since the harm and malice are obvious, and therefore usually result, in general, and even punitive damage recovery by the person harmed. Words spoken over the air, on television or radio are treated as libel, written defamation, and not slander, on the theory that broadcasting reaches a large audience as much, if not more, than printed publications. And for your information, this includes email as written defamation. Slander is the defaming of a man in his reputation by speaking or writing words which affect his life, office, or trade, on which tend to his loss of preferment in marriage or service or in his inheritance, or which occasion any other particular damage. Written or printed slanders are libel. If the words are such as to declare the guilt of some offence for which the party, if guilty, might be indicted and punished by the criminal courts, as to call a person a traitor, a thief, a highwayman, or to say that he is guilty of perjury, forgery, or murder, and the like, and although the imputation of guilt is in general, without stating the particulars of the pretended crime, it is actionable. A declaration of unfitness in an officer who holds an office to which profit or emolument is attached, either in respect of morals or inability to discharge the duties of his office, in such case action lies. Imputation of the want of integrity or capacity, whether mental or pecuniary, in the conduct of a profession, trade, or business in which the party is engaged, is actionable. Moreover, the charge must be false. The falsity of the accusation is implied until the contrary is proved. The slander must, of course, be published, that is, communicated to a third party, and if verbal, then in a language which he understands. Otherwise, the plaintiff's reputation is not impaired. Note that malice is essential to the support of an action for slanderous words. But malice is, in general, to be presumed until the contrary is proved. Written or printed slanders are libels. I end my quote, and I trust that any person who is moved by these words will take the appropriate action. For if you do not, you will be discovered, and when discovered, you will not enjoy what then happens. Farewell, Talossans.